次の一番です。
Alrighty, so we're down to the final match here on day 8, Sunday, March 17th. And, I'm going to give you the matchups for tomorrow for day 9 as we watch Kotonowaka get the Water of Power from Tobizaru. His opponent today is Wakamotoharu, both men at 5 and 2. Oh man, I thought they were going to go to the graphic. I clicked this one way too early, but that's okay. We'll hang out for a few minutes. How you doing? I hope you're having a good March. It's probably not as hectic as my March. March is the end of many types of things in Japan. The end of the fiscal year. A lot of people move in March because you get a new job and you start at your new company in April. All of our new teachers arrive. April 1st happens to be a Monday, and that's our first day back at work, as it were. Opening ceremonies for the teachers and things like that within just the teachers. The students don't come back from spring break until April 8th. We have a special opening ceremony called the Nugakshiki for the 7th graders starting their junior high journey and the 10th graders. So that's a special day that happens in mid-April. Parents can come and watch, and they wear their new school uniforms and all that kind of stuff. Anyway, let's look at tomorrow's matchups. Day 9, it's Monday. And Tomokaze has Myogiru. Tomokaze is coming up from Juryo. Ryuden has Endo, Sadanoumi, Chironoumi, Ichiyamamoto, Daiamami. Matake Umi has Rogan. Matake Umi 6 and 2. Kotoshoho, Kotonowaka, Nishiki Fuji versus Takayasu. Both of them are 5 and 3, so that's a fun one. Onosho, Shonanaumi, 6 and 2. Shonanaumi versus Onosho's 5 and 3, so that's a powerful matchup. Kim Bozan at 2 and 6 versus Hokuto Fuji 1 and 7, which is kind of what we have in the final match of the day. When I get there, I'll explain. Shodai has Gonoyama, Hirada Umi has Tamawashi, Oho takes on Takanosho, Meisei versus Atami Fuji, Ura taking on Asanoyama, and then we get into the top ranks. 6 and 2 Abi versus 8 and 0 Takeda Fuji, Onosato 7 and 1 versus Wakamotoharu, Daisho Kotonowaka, excuse me, Tobizaru taking on Takakeisho, Midori Fuji, Hoshoryu, and then the final match of the day, 2 and 6 Kirishima versus 1 and 7 Nishikigi. Ooh, what an anticlimax. But there you go. So that's day 9, and unfortunately, I won't be home in time to get that Abi Takeda Fuji match up on the channel. It'll just be too much before I get home, but I should have Takakeisho, Hoshoryu, and Kirishima. If I'm lucky, I'll get home in time for Kotonowaka. All right, sorry about that. That is day 9 coming up, but we have one more match here on day 8. So, the Sekewake. What do you guys think? Does he have a chance? Do you think he could win the tournament like his brothers might do in their respective divisions? Do you think this man, making his debut at Ozeki, could he win his debut tournament at the rank of Ozeki? That doesn't happen very often, but he has a chance as well. And this will be his last tournament with the name Kotonowaka. He's changing it to, oh boy, it's leaving my brain. Is it Kotozakura? Kotozakura? I believe that's right. It could be Kotozakura or Kotazakura. I'm not 100% sure, but he's adopting the name of his grandfather, I believe, who was the Yokozuna. If that information is incorrect, please correct me in the comments. And so, people are already talking, like in my Sumo card trading group, like, they're going to bring out some cards in May, and that'll be the last time, his name is Kotonowaka on the cards. And if you like him and you want to buy some merch, go to Big Sumo Fan or something, because all his merch will switch over. Like Kirishima, right? You probably can't find Kiribayama merchandise anywhere anymore, at least at the official Sumo, vendors and stuff, because it's all changed over to his new Shikona, his new ring name. So yeah, if you want something that says Kotonowaka on it, you have a limited time. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if he. I don't think he'll make a Tegata that says Kotonowaka that has his handprint and the Ozeki stamp because it's only one basho at that name. He'll probably wait until he changes. Okay, here we go. Oh, Wakamotoharu got back in it. Oh, good win for Kotonowaka.
これで3人の大関は6勝2敗としました。いい相撲ですね。琴ノ若徹底して突っ張りました。この突っ張るのが若元春の弱点をついてますよね。そうですか。スローになると分かるんですけど、若元春はね、回しを取りたいのでね、こう胸を開けて大きな相撲を取るんですよね。ゴール下そこをうまくさせないために入らせ。
All right. So at the end of day 8, we have 3 Ozeki all tied up at 6 and 2. And I think that's a great place to be after 8 days. And then, of course, we have our 2 outliers. We have Onosato at Maegashira 5, one above them at 7 and 1. And then we have the rookie, Takeda Fuji, Maegashira 17, undefeated at 8 and 0. But getting his first taste of the high ranks tomorrow when he fights Abi on day 9. I know I'll be taping those matches on my DVR and watching to see how he does against such a high-ranked opponent. And if he can keep winning. Maybe, like we said, we'll have some kind of Cinderella story where he wins the Yusho. And yeah, so I think it's really just very, very open still who might win this tournament, and that's exciting as we go into the second week. Thanks for watching week 1 with me. Dai A show for Kotonowaka tomorrow, and Onosato for Wakamotoharu. Got some bow twirling. Of course, I gotta stay on while they bow twirl. I was looking at Naruto Oyakata, the former Koto Oshu, there on the left in the black robe, former Ozeki, and I'm wondering when he's watching some of these matches from ringside, does he think, oh man, I would have done this, or oh, I would have definitely won that match? You know, it's like, is he thinking in his head, like, you know, does he? I wonder how much, you know, these guys miss it, you know, because he hasn't been retired that long. Some of the guys, you know, that are judges have been retired for 15, 20 years or more, but he just retired, I want to say, 10 years ago? Yeah, something like that. So, but I mean, obviously, you know, if you're a coach like he is, he still gets to put on a mawashi and train with his wrestlers in his stable as much as he wants, right? And you know, he can still, you know, it's like, I don't know, you're a golfer, a tennis player, whatever, you can still go out and play, right? You don't have to stop even if you retire from professional competition. And so he still, I'm sure, gets a lot of sumo action in practice sessions and stuff with his stable Rikishi. Okay, there are the winners and losers from day 8 as we go through. Notice some of the big numbers. There's a 7 and 1 for Onosato. If you can start to learn hiragana, if you're interested in Japanese, you know, on that page right there, you could read every wrestler name. They're all in hiragana next to the kanji, so that can help you if you are interested in learning a little bit more. And, you know, that's a good place to start your Japanese journey, learning the hiragana. It really is the first step you should take. Alrighty, thanks for watching with me, guys. Take care of yourselves. We'll see you tomorrow on day 9. Peace.